Today's episode, we're going to be breaking down the Liverpool game and certainly what we did learn. Get straight into the analysis. Ryan Yates and Anderson done an absolutely phenomenal job, really, in regards to just limiting Liverpool to a lot of shots on range, as we just said, but certainly in terms of the aggressive nature of Yates and certainly Anderson, obviously creating those overloads on the edge of the penalty area, they really limited Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool did in the first opening 45 minutes. We didn't register a shot on target. And for me, Dick, on this occasion, as you can see in the next frame, in regards to the opportunity, I think that's one thing that Liverpool did fail to very much do so in the first half, was obviously trying to get those penetrating balls into the penalty area. But even still, when we got in and around, we were just really lacking the final ball into the penalty area. And it was disappointing. We're going to get into obviously the Forest goal anyway. We'll analyse it like the first frame, as you can see, in regards to Chris Wood. You know what he's going to bring that ball into the play in regards to Alanga. He's going to get the knockdowns. Really, he's done that really well. Obviously, getting his 13th goal of the season last night. But in terms of just really being an aggressive force, Forest, they've done really well. But I didn't really like the fact that Liverpool went on this transition very loose with possession. As you can see, Ibu Kanate, again, with winning the header originally, but also just playing it into a bit of space that was absolutely not occupied by a Liverpool player. Mohamed Salah in this transition just really far too weak for my liking. I think you want to be seeing a bit more aggression really from Salah on this occasion, and just Salah, but in terms of Liverpool players, when you've got a loose ball like that, you need to be a lot more aggressive and say you start winning a lot more of your duels in that regard. And obviously Callum Hudson-Odoi really done well to very much capitalise on a loose ball by Mohamed Salah, playing a very quick, penetrating, direct ball straight in behind. Obviously, they're like Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch in those positions. And Liverpool on this occasion were very flat-footed and just very much not alert, not on our toes, really. And as you can see there, you can see from Trent in apps, he's caught up the pitch. And even still, you've got your centre half in Ibu Kanate there. He's 25 yards up the pitch. And obviously, you're wanting Salah not to lose that ball, but certainly most importantly, you're wanting your two number sixes to very much try and get that. And like I said, McAllister and Gravenberch, you need them to be a lot more aggressive off the ball and try and win that ball a bit higher with the pitch, and not really having Ibu Kanate burst up the pitch as we did see in the goal. Pass from Callum Hudson-Odoi, but you can just see there from the sheer amount of space there, Ibu 25 yards up the pitch, and you analyse this goal back, it's just a very well executed goal, in my honest opinion. Obviously, Chris Wood, he's done that so well this season, has a canny knack of getting in the right place at the right time. But for me, it's straight into the bottom right corner, of course. But even still, as a team collective defensive performance, of course, Alisson, he's Mr. Superman for Liverpool over the last couple of seasons. But I think on this occasion, I think it was just really down to the great attack and play and a good attack and run from Chris Wood, and certainly his quality and the ability really to get that ball into the bottom right corner. Very much a theme in regards to the game from Liverpool. Very sloppy in the midfield. I think it was Ryan Gravenberch very much did lose the ball in possession, and certainly Morello, who was probably a lot of people's man of the match, the Brazilian centre half, such a commanding presence on the pitch last night. But certainly Morello, in terms of coming out from the back, and certainly his ability to strike from range, and just obviously this opportunity now for Liverpool presents another great opportunity. Trent on the overlap, Ryan Gravenberch, and it seemed to be the case in the first opening 45 minutes that Liverpool again picking the right ball at the wrong time, really. As you can see there, Trent's in absolute acres of space down that right-hand side. Salah's preoccupied Neco Williams in a more central area. So obviously Liverpool going forward in the next couple of weeks as well, it's just about picking that right ball. And I think if we can start doing that, I think Liverpool certainly will be winning a lot more games of football. And this one's another example, really, of Liverpool not picking out the right ball. I think this is another great opportunity of Liverpool to score a goal from last night, in terms of being very proactive inside the penalty area. But again, Dominic Szoboszlai, he's got the technical quality, first and foremost, to pick up the likes of Mohamed Salah. As you can see there, picking up a more central role than we very much did see in certain elements of last night's game. Liverpool on this occasion had a lot of bodies going forward. I think that's one thing certain elements of the first 45 Liverpool did struggle with. But on this occasion, again, it's just picking that right ball at the right time. On this occasion, we very much learned that it's just we're missing that final ball, and when he just needs to get his head up there. Don't need much scan the pitch, as we said on the previous chance as well. Just get that ball into the penalty area. When you are creating overloads inside the penalty area, we didn't do a lot in the first half, but on this occasion, you can see the bodies forward and a lot more central bodies for opportunity for Liverpool. Probably Liverpool's best opportunity in the opening 45 minutes come from a cross from Cody Gakpo. But in terms of Dominic Szoboszlai breaking the penalty area, I think that's one thing that we can learn going into the next couple of weeks, really. If you can start doing this a bit more, and certainly, obviously, it was absolutely everywhere, but it was absolutely nearly an exquisite ball into the penalty area by Cody Gakpo. And if it wasn't for Neco Williams, very much with a crucial block at the far post and certainly intercepting that, you know what Trent can do. It was another Hollywood ball on this occasion, a 50, 60-yard diagonal ball on the counter-attack for Liverpool. And this again, Lucho Diaz, it was a 2-on-2 for Liverpool. And Liverpool going into next couple of weeks, next couple of months as well, come at the end of May, Liverpool in these positions certainly need to be doing a lot better in transition. And just that ability, like it was last night, as I mentioned on countless occasions on today's episode, really picking the right ball at the right time. The players very much scanning on this occasion. It was just a very loose ball from Lucho Diaz. And just look how much space Cody Gakpo is in here. Transitionally, Gakpo was one of the best players in Liverpool's team in terms of from a technical point of view. But even still, Lucho Diaz, he needs to be putting that in behind the Forest back line. On this occasion, what we've learned, I think Liverpool, off the back of the game against Forest, from a set-piece perspective, we were very disappointing last night. We had a whole host of chances and opportunities, very much, I can see here from Trent, just to deliver the ball into the penalty area. Yes, we can speak about Forest defensively, how well structured they are, but yet again, going into the next couple of weeks, really, Liverpool need to learn to start getting that ball into the penalty area, whether that be from corners or set pieces, free kicks, and everything, or dead ball opportunities. Start putting the ball in with a lot more quality. Again, another opportunity did arrive last night in regards to the second half. Liverpool in transition. Dominic Szoboszlai, who for me was very good, but not just Dominic Szoboszlai. On this occasion, just going into the next couple of weeks, really, Liverpool, when we get into these opportunities, you're looking at Dominic Szoboszlai under pressure from Murillo, and then you've obviously got Lucho Diaz on the left-hand side, and then you've got a central run, as you can see here, from Cody Gakpo. If Dom just releases that to the left-hand side, ball to the left-hand channel, and then all that space is very much vacated with the Murillo aggressive tackle. So that would have been an excellent opportunity for Cody Gakpo to very much penetrate in behind Murillo. And it's just little combination plays Liverpool, off the back of last night's game, needed to improve, and say in the next couple of weeks as well. This again indicating Dominic Szoboszlai's tireless working from his point of view in terms of making those diagonal runs into the penalty area, obviously unmarked. I think what Liverpool did improve in the second half was Dominic Szoboszlai's ability to get into the penalty area. As we said in the first half, we kept on making those runs, but the main thing was Liverpool, and especially Salah on this occasion, started to find the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai in and around and inside the penalty area. Extremely unlucky not to put this ball into the back of the net anyway. I think he got caught up in two minds, but when you have Dom in this position in the next couple of weeks, I think he's got, certainly as we know, he's got that technical ability, but as you can see, he presented himself with a big opportunity. I think he's tried to be not greedy and get his head up, but in that position, if it does present himself against Brentford or the weeks to come, just be greedy there, Dom. Just smash that bottom left-hand corner. He's got the quality to do so. But in the second half, we did see the momentum and very much the shift in momentum for Liverpool. But I think it was just a matter, in case in point, of Liverpool's passing did get much better in the final third, really, in terms of our ball retention. As you can see on this frame, in terms of when we break it down, you've got Alexis McAllister there, Dominic Szoboszlai there, Trent in a more central position as well. Even Lucho Diaz is inside the penalty area. And of course, Cody Gakpo. But even still, I think the one element of Liverpool's game was those deliveries out wide in terms of like Andy Robbo and certain transitions, it just wasn't good enough, really. Hence why, obviously, Kostas did come on. Liverpool made two big substitutions, really. Obviously, Diogo Jota coming on for Ibu Kanate and Kostas Tsimikas coming on for Andy Robbo. These were absolutely instrumental in terms of changing the tide, really, for Liverpool. 22 seconds that both lads were on the pitch and made the desired impact, with the goal in terms of Kostas. I think going forward in the next couple of weeks, certainly, hopefully, he does get his opportunity, because from a perspective in terms, as we mentioned on the analysis, and what we very much learned off the back of last night's performance was that Andy Robbo, in certain elements of his game over the last couple of weeks, and certainly last night, when he got the opportunity to whip a good ball into the penalty area, whether that be from a free kick or a set piece from a corner or whatnot, it just wasn't good enough. And Kostas, 22 seconds, it took him really to get a good delivery inside the penalty area. And Diogo Jota, as he has done, Liverpool's assassin inside the 6-yard penalty area, has done his Liverpool career. But it was extremely good in regards to, I think, going forward, Liverpool need to start man on the goalkeepers. Sells, who had an absolutely phenomenal game last night, which is disappointing from our point of view. But as you can see here from the block and from Cody Gakpo, you can see Sells is wanting to come out and punch that. But with Gakpo's great positioning from an attacking sense, just limiting Sells to come off his line, and very much Jota nicking in between the likes of, obviously, Milenkovic and obviously Chris Wood as well. And just a quick one on Dominic Szoboszlai again, just indicating the sheer great pressing that he did do for Liverpool against Forest. I think he was one of Liverpool's most tireless runners on last night's game against Forest. And the main thing is that we very much keep him fit. But I think in terms of where Liverpool did change this tide was very much the aggressive nature from Dominic Szoboszlai, ability to just penetrate with late runs into the penalty area, but even off the ball transitions. Dominic Szoboszlai was an absolute menace in that regard. And later that game did go on. He was so tirelessly working on the ball and off the ball, really, for Liverpool. And as we said with the substitutions, you had Jota come on for Canate, but that very much facilitated Ryan Gravenberch in those central areas. Obviously, we've seen Ryan Gravenberch play against Fulham at home when Liverpool were down to 10 men. But it'd be interesting in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months as well, in the last stages of this season. We do see Ryan Gravenberch in more of those centre-back positions. Obviously, he transitioned really well, Gravenberch, when the substitutions did come on. As you can see here, Ryan Gravenberch done that so well in terms of picking that pocket of space in those centre-back positions. But even still, when he did get the ball, he drove with the ball, and that very much did allow Liverpool to push more higher up the pitch into those central areas, and just obviously having that bit more ball retention, bit more quality going forward. Liverpool were very much lacking a forward or a centre forward last night. As soon as Jota come on, made that instant impact, as we know, with the goal, but even still was on the ball movements and the ability to get in behind that Forest back line. I just do wish he did come on a bit sooner than we very much did see in the game. But in terms of learning from this opportunity, again, when Jota did come on, I think it's a massive indicating factor of who Liverpool's number 9 will be for the foreseeable next couple of weeks, because Jota absolutely done Morello there on this occasion, and very much just got in that opportunity. And on another night, Jota very much does bury that opportunity. But I think what we've learned off the back of last night's game was very much that Jota going forward needs to be Liverpool's forward man in the next couple of weeks to come anyway. He's so integral, and just this little opportunity as well. Virgil van Dijk done that really well. I think he was more or less playing as a number 6 last night, due to when Liverpool did have possession. Virgil van Dijk, as we know, he's one of the best ball playing centre halves in world football. He's not just the best centre half in terms of defending in European football, but it's what he presents to Liverpool on the ball, and that ability to very much either spray passes forward or very much bring the ball out over the halfway line. On this occasion, just facilitates and allows the likes of Gravenberch, McAllister, and even Kostas Tsimikas and Trent, even that central area, to go forward and very much try and pick out opportunities. One thing that we have learned in regards to Mohamed Salah, I think we can't be allowing ourselves to be very reliant on Mohamed Salah's output. I think it was a disappointing performance from Mo last night, but I think within a matter of a couple of minutes, really, he could have had a hat-trick on another night, really. Chance come in the 87th minute. minute in regards to inside the penalty area. A little snapshot there. I think if it wasn't for Sells last night, Forest would have been a couple of goals down, really. But on this occasion, yet again, Salah, if he just only elevated that shot a bit more to the left, 2 yards to the top left corner, would have absolutely flew in. Going forward for Liverpool, we just need to try and insert them elements, as we said at the top of the show. Salah was too wide, but in this position again, this is where Salah does excel in these opportunities. When he gets the ball at his feet, he's just going to either do Neco Williams on the right, but on this occasion, he's very much went for the shot and tried to put it in the top corner. What we've learned, just to conclude really in today's episode, really, is Liverpool going forwards in those crucial moments, especially just trying to find that final ball inside the penalty area. Liverpool need to start doing much better, just having a bit more spatial awareness, scanning the pitch a bit more than we are currently doing, and certainly going into the game against Brentford. Hopefully we do see these improvements going forward. If you are new to Anfield Index, hit that subscribe button down below, put your bell notification on as well, and if you have enjoyed today's episode on Anfield Index, a like on the video and hit the subscribe button as well, Reds.